So today we're going over Fortnite weapons that we all forgot about. There's been loads of weapons that have been unvaulted and vaulted over the years, and today we're going to go over a lot of different ones that used to be very popular, but since a lot of these have been vaulted, a lot of people have forgotten about these weapons. So first up, it is going to be the minigun. This released in Chapter 1 Season 2, and this used to be a very good weapon, especially when it was first added to the game. There used to be no cooldown, which made it a very OP weapon. Everyone used to use this to spray, but shortly after the weapon was introduced, there was a cooldown feature added, which definitely made the weapon a lot better. And the last time this was in the game was in Chapter 2 Season 2, where we actually had the mythic version of the minigun. Obviously from the grotto it was the Brutus minigun, so that was the last time this weapon was available, but since then it has been vaulted. The next up, it is going to be a very OG weapon. Most players haven't used this, and this is of course the zapatron. This was in the game in Season 1, but it was only in the game for a couple of hours until Epic Games did remove it, so not many people have managed to use this, and there's actually only one clip on the internet of somebody using this weapon, so it's very hard to find gameplay of somebody using this weapon since it was such a rare weapon. It was only in the game for a couple of hours, so this is definitely a forgotten weapon, and I think it would be pretty cool if Fortnite did bring back this weapon, because not many people did get the chance to use it when it was in the game in Season 1, and I think it would be pretty cool to maybe just even add it in creative. I think it would be great to be able to use this weapon. The next up, it is going to be the burst assault rifle, specifically the blue rarity. This used to be such a good weapon. The blue burst was by far one of the best weapons in the entire game. Everything about this weapon was amazing, and a lot of people used to debate whether the gold scar or the blue burst was better. This was early during Chapter 1, and there was a lot of players who used to prefer using the blue burst over the gold scar, so it definitely was a great weapon, but obviously it was vaulted quite a while ago. But this used to be an amazing weapon. And same goes with the dual pistols. These were added in Chapter 1 Season 4, and then they got vaulted in Chapter 2, although we did receive a Deadpool version of the dual pistols, which of course was the mythic version, which could be found at Deadpool's yacht. The dual pistols were a great weapon, and this is definitely a weapon that I forgot about. I do remember using it when it did get introduced, and it definitely was a great weapon to use. But a weapon that wasn't so good was the revolver. This was in the game right in the beginning, and then it did get vaulted in Season 5. And this really wasn't the best weapon because obviously there were just so many better options with pistols, but this did receive a different version not long after it was vaulted, so this new version definitely was better than the original revolver. It did a little bit more damage, there were some better rarities of it, but overall the revolver is probably a forgotten weapon because not many people used to use it. But speaking of pistols, the flintlock pistol was definitely one of the more fun weapons to use in the game. This was added in Chapter 1 Season 8, and then it did get vaulted in Season 10, so it wasn't in the game for a very long time. Obviously you can still use it in creative, but this was a very fun weapon to use because you could use this to get to high ground or send enemies flying off the mountains. There were so many different ways you could use this weapon, but unfortunately it didn't really get vaulted, and this is definitely a forgotten weapon. So there it is. Since Fortnite are always vaulting and unvaulted weapons, some of them do get forgotten, and this list definitely includes some of the most forgotten ones. And if you did enjoy the video, then don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more. And there's a load more videos on screen here. Make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.